lecturer will be like, okay, go and do this assignment, but don't submit it. Don't play with such things, because it might be your number one question in exam. Hey guys, what's new, what's popping? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Goodness Oreke. You're welcome. Please do well to subscribe, and at the end of this video, if you enjoy it or find it interesting, please don't forget to leave a comment below and give it a thumbs up. Thank you. So without much further ado, let's dive into today's video. So the topic of today's video is what I wish I knew before getting into the uni. If maybe I knew all these things, there are some mistakes that I did when I was in my year 1, year 2. I wouldn't have done that. So I want to share my experience, so that even though you want to get into the uni, you have this in upstairs that, okay, this is what I'm going to encounter, then you know how to face it or handle it. Okay, so I'll be dividing this in 3 phases, which is: one is your lecture life, your social life, and your personal life. These 3 things is very, very important. It's the fundamental thing students have to know or have to put in check before even entry into the uni. Before you get into the uni, make sure you have a handwork. It is very, very important. Learn to do something that gives you money. Learn one skill or the other. It is very important. I wish I had handwork before getting into the uni. It wouldn't have been so difficult for me. I'm talking about financial aspect. You need to learn one handwork or the other. It is very important, so that you don't go there and snooze. You need to have handwork, so that even though, like, you know how to make hair, your customer might come, yeah, I want you to weave my hair for me. 500 naira. It's money. That's $1. No, it's not one. It's more than $1. So you have to have handwork. That is very, very important. Okay. So the first one is attending lectures, because in year 1 your classes is always from 7, so you have to make sure you attend classes, because there nobody will tell you attend classes, nobody will flog, even though the lecturer is in class and you want to leave with your bag. The lecturer will not tell you to sit down or go back there. He will just allow you to pass. Nobody will tell you to do this or do that. You are all alone, and it's not left for you to make the right decision. Sis, you will not be forced to attend 7 o'clock class, but it's very, very important that you attend class. You do everything that you're supposed to do in your year 1, and also you tag along with your classmates. Ask them questions, ask for the venue, because one of the problems that most year 1s they normally have is venues of their lecture hall is always very difficult for them. So you have to always ask questions while you're in uni. You can't just get it, like, because I remember what happened to me in my year 1. I asked somebody for a particular department. This guy legitimately showed me another place that is very, very far. Why the place I was asking, that was where I was standing. Like, that was that was very horrible, you see. So you have to tag along with your course mates. You ask them question, what is going on, how are we going to do this, by what time are we having classes. That is very, very important. Also, you need to resume early. That one, oh my god, you need to resume early. Even though maybe others are telling you, why are you resuming early? You have to resume early at 7, so that you can do everything you're supposed to do. You have to do your clearance, you have to pay your school fees and other fees that you're supposed to pay. So you need to resume early, so that you do it along with your course mate, because if you're doing it alone, you don't know your left or right while you're in year 1, you will tend to make a lot of mistakes. But if you're doing it alongside with your course mate, with your colleague, if you're in the bank, at least you will be able to do everything correctly. But if you are alone, you will tend to make mistake. This is one of the things I regret, because during my year 1 I didn't know anybody. I was just doing everything alone, and I didn't even complete most of my payment because I didn't know I'm supposed to pay this. But if maybe I was with my colleague, I'm always asking questions, I would have know the one I've paid and the one I've not paid, which it really affected me so bad. So when you are in uni, you really need to ask questions. You need to ask questions. That's just important thing. And also you have to know how to collect. You have to collect materials from your colleague. That's people, if you're in year 1, people that are in year 2. I'm not saying you should not make friends with year 3 or year 4 or year 5, depending on the course you're studying. But why you are supposed to collect from year 2 is because they just left and they have everything is still fresh in their memory, so they can be able to relate with you and tell you, okay, see what to do and what not to do. So you have to learn how to ask questions from your senior colleague, collect material, like read ahead of your time. See, university is not like secondary school that you read a day to exam. That thing really affected me. Oh Jesus Christ, like a lot of things affected me while I was in year 1, which I don't wish for. I don't wish for it to happen to me again. If I have opportunity to go to uni, but not in Nigeria, God forbid. No. If I have the opportunity, I will not make such mistakes again. So you have to collect material. You read ahead of your lecturer. Yeah, you have to read. You need to read every day. You can't tell me that you're in science field and you don't read every day. What are you doing? What? You have to read every day. It's not like reading a day or 1 week to exam. You will not gonna grab anything, baby girl. No, I'm saying baby girl. I'm also talking to guys. I don't know. So it's not going to work like that. So you have to read every day. So another thing in the lecture life is your course mate. In your year 1, you're not supposed, except maybe you already know the person from secondary school, or you already know each other. Like, you're not supposed to be so clingy, like having to make, okay, this is my best friend in your year 1. Believe me, when you're done with year 1, your friends in year 1 will not be your friends in year 2. Your friends in year 2 will not be your friends in year 3. Your friends in year 4 might not even be your friend in year 5. That is just uni for you. After year 1, that's when you'll be like, oh yeah, oh, bless this click, no work. Let me just, you have to, because we came here to, for one goal, to excel academically. So if you are with somebody that is not making you, that's not pushing you to do more, that's not pushing you to read, that's not pushing you to excel academically, then why are you with that person? Why? You see, so you have to know the course mate you mingle with. That is very, very important, because of what exam, in doing exam, you can't be 100% alone in exam. Nobody's an island. You need brain support. What brain support that I mean is not that you should go and carry a spoon, no, but if you have reading partners, serious ones, while you guys are in exam, or maybe if you guys are fortunately enough to sit down together, the person might remind you of what you know, but maybe you tell, because you can't remember everything in exam hall. So maybe the person will be open mouth to be like, oh yeah, if you just grab it and start writing on your own. That's what I mean by brain support. So if you're with the right people, you see, you'll be ginger to do more. But if you're with people that are less minded, that don't care like that, or yeah, it's your case. Another important thing is pay your school fees. Like, pay everything you are supposed to pay. Don't go and say I will pay later. If not, temptation will come. You finish your money. That is it. Don't go and eat your school fees. Oh, don't even try it. It go choke you, my brother. It will really choke you. Don't go and eat your school fees. So you have to really early pay your school fees. Pay all the necessary dues that you're supposed to pay. And okay, and also you need to associate with your classmates, join their group chat, ask questions. And if you're going to pay, don't go alone, so that you don't make mistakes, especially with the account details. You need to go with your classmates that are also going to pay at the same time, so that they can remind you the one you don't know or the one you tend to forget. It is very, very important. Okay, also you need to know how you need to attend your classes. You need to attend your classes. If you know it's 7 o'clock, make sure you attend. Don't go and say that nobody's writing attend, or nobody's saying that I didn't come for class, so I'm not going to attend class. It is not good. You have to attend class. Nobody will force you, but exam will force you. And if you're always having carryover and your withdrawal, you see that's very bad. And it's your parents that will even hurt, that will be hurt the more, because they know how much they've spent for you to get into there. And you know what, the stuff you did just to get in there, the stress and everything. So why will you not enter the uni and you now let it drain like that? It's not right. You need to attend your classes, do your assessments. Any day that they are having class assessment, don't miss it. Even though it's 10 mark, 1 mark is not 1 mark can make you have A. If you don't have 1 mark, can also make you have F. So 1 mark is important. Anything that they say you should do that it contains mark, even though it doesn't have mark, do it, because the lecturer is telling you to do that is not a fool. He or she knows why he's telling you to do that, because some lecturer will be like, okay, go and do this assignment, but don't submit it. Don't play with such things, because it might be your number 1 question in exam. That's uni for you. They will not tell you go and read. Don't say I will read a week before exam. That's a secondary school model. It's not in uni. You have to read every day while you're in university. You have to read every blessed day. So you have to make sure you cling along with people that are of the same mindset like you, that are always reading, because in uni you find different types of people. You find people that are very serious, you find people that are less serious, you find people that don't even care. Okay, so you need to be wise while you're choosing people you read with, because it's very important. So the second part is your social life and your social activities, which comprise of the party, birthday, all those good stuffs. But you have to do it with limit and with your senses. So you have to define people you hang out with. If you see that this life is not doing you good, or this person's life is not emulating the standard of life that you want, you have to exempt yourself from such people. I'm not saying you should be keeping malice with them, but no, you have to keep your distance, because one of the main purpose you're in uni is to excel and to be something great in life. So if you are all be like my friend, it will choke you. So you have to know people you hang out with, and you party with limits. You don't always do 247 party, going out, always having fun while your book is there you're supposed to read. So you have to make friends with people that help you to read, people that when you see them you're being ginger to read. It is very important. The third part is your personal life, which comprises of church activities. See, this part is very important, because most people, they come into the uni and you see them taking church first. They give church 90% of their time, while they give their school activity 10% of your time. And I ask myself, if you want to go to church, why not go to Bible school? They're making your parents spend so much money. Why you now end up in school and all the whole church activity you attend is, why your school activity you can only attend class once a day, but you're 247 in church. You have to know how to balance everything. You have to know how you do things. Not every time you're in church, doing exam, you're in church. A day to exam, you're in tarry night, and you'll be like, God will show me what to write. You have to help me so that He will also help you. Most of you'll be like, Papa say we should so sit, Papa say, and that's your feeding money. Seriously, I don't know why some people do that, all in the name of church. They're just using God's name to blackmail people, saying that you should so see, and they know that you're a student. And the amount they do, because that was the experience I had most time while I was there. You see me giving out my money, or then I'm sowing seed. It is very bad. If you don't have, and you know that you might not get in time to, but they will say do it with faith, you will get it. Yes, faith is very good. Faith is a substance of the hopeful and evidence of the not seen. You really have to know how to balance everything. You balance church activities, you balance school activities, so that no one will be lacking behind. You need God to survive, and you also need school to survive. Another important thing you need to know, when it comes to your personal life, you have to know people you allow in your circle. It is very important, and you don't force yourself on people, because when you're in year one, you will see different types of class girls, you see different types of people. You want to be like this person, and some of them will give you attitude. My sister, you waka, you day your day. It doesn't stop you from asking questions. With time, your true friends will come on. That is just it. So because it's too much in uni, like all these things happen. You have 3x3, 2x2, all those stuff. And if you're alone, you tend to feel inferior. You tend to feel like you are not okay. Like most people, it shy them away from school activity, making them to lag behind in school. So you really don't have to be so clingy with friends. You need to know who you are associating with. It's very important. Believe me, people you know in your year one, you might not even talk to them till you graduate. That is university for you. So when you're going, don't have the mindset of friends like that. You don't have to. So you have to know people hang out with, and anything you're doing, let it center that you are excelling academically. That is the most important thing. So guys, we've come to the end of this video, and if you have any question or any opinion, please don't forget to drop it on the comment section. And if you find this video interesting, please give it a thumbs up and share for people that can also benefit from it. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. See you guys in my next video. Bye.